Today we're checking out on the channel for the first time, Soda Stereo. We got Música, Ligera. And this one is long overdue, apparently. After 2,000 videos, we're finally getting into the biggest rock act to ever come out of South America, or Latin America.
Well, that's what we were reading, which is a pretty big claim.
Yeah. And so I'm surprised that we hadn't heard of this before.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody had requested it, suggested it. But you guys, if you're happy about it, make sure you drop a comment down low and let us know what else is in the catalog from Soda Stereo. And this song did pretty well. This album did pretty well on the charts.
Well, we were reading that it topped a lot of the different countries in Latin America, and that this is arguably one of the most influential albums of all of South America, which is crazy.
Yeah, so they're from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and they, resemble or seem to represent a part of the world that is so passionate about music, based on what we've seen so far on the channel.
Yeah, because we've done a bunch of live performances of other artists, but that were the concerts were located in Buenos Aires, and the crowd was crazy. They were the most active crowd I feel like we've ever seen.
So often. And this song here came out in 1990.
1990,
right?
yes, that's correct.
And they had actually performed their last concert was in 1997 as a group. They did reunite for a brief stint, but as a part of their big time portions of their career, 1997 was the last concert that they performed, and this song was the last song that they performed at that concert. So historical context, this song is a pretty damn big deal, and it sounds like we're overdue to get into Soda Stereo. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, so I was hoping we were going to get some closed captions here so we could understand some of the lyrics, but they're not there, so we're going to go elsewhere and we're going to read them right now. All right, so we've got the lyrics here. She slept in the heat of the crowds, and I woke up wanting to dream of her. Some time ago, I thought about writing to her that I never dodged the traps of love. Of that easy listening love, nothing frees us, nothing more remains, nothing else remains. I won't send her the ashes of roses, nor do I intend to avoid a secret touch of that easy listening love. Nothing frees us, nothing more remains, nothing else remains, and then an outro. So not a ton of lyrics in it, but it seems like I think maybe that's what the title represents, is this easy listening vibe and how that can resemble love to a degree.
Yeah, it could be like easygoing, free flowing, not too serious, and just kind of enjoying the process of it, or enjoying the flow, just like you'd enjoy an easy listening song.
Enjoy what, sorry?
Like an easy listening song, like how it just has like this free flow, carefree kind of vibe.
Right, the spirit of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's so wild to me because we obviously have not experienced a ton of rock music from Latin America, right? And it's so cool because it's just like this different flavor I've never experienced before, but you know, it's very timeless in a sense because like I wouldn't have placed this at 1990. It feels much more modern in the sound. It feels like it could be on the radio today. And maybe that's why it's now known as like a timeless record because people still throw it on today, pump up the volume, and it still gets those great vibes coming through.
Well, it's also funny because like I had no idea what it was talking about. And it's talking about this like easy going, good time, like enjoying kind of this free flowing, like you said, spirit. And that's kind of how I felt about it while we were listening to it before we read the lyrics. Like I was like just kind of jamming out and I was like, this is fun, easy, like it's easy to listen to. It's easy to just like have on playing and put you in a good mood type thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's keep that mood going.
Ni pienso evitar un roce secreto. Ya que el amor de música ligera, nada nos libra, nada más queda.
And that was Soda Stereo with one of the biggest tracks in rock music coming out of Latin America. And I feel like, you know, that visual of them being together at the end is the vibe that they captured so well with the song. And I had mentioned in the pause there that it feels, you know, timeless and a song that, you know, it feels like transcended these windows, these eras. And I feel like that came through in the solo that we got, kind of a futuristic vibe from the solo there, and it was really cool tone. And definitely a very catchy song as well. I mean, this one is, you know, the lyrics like we saw where there's not a ton of them, but definitely a song that gets stuck in your head, and I can see why it would be commercially successful.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I could see why it went to the top of the charts. I also really liked how the backing vocals to the lead vocal almost had somewhat of an echo effect in it, and I feel like that provided like more fullness to the sound of the vocal with the instrumentation, which I liked.
Yeah. And I feel like you could say that the guitar solo had some of that, resembled that a little bit too, create a little more spacing, a little more depth. And three-piece band, right? There is more depth that maybe you're going to create using some of those effects and some of those tones, right? And I enjoyed this one. You know, like I said, first time getting to Soda Stereo, I can see why they're so loved.
Yeah, and I would love to check out more from them. So if there are any other popular songs that they have or ones that you personally love that you'd like us to check out, drop them in the comments. And if you see somebody comment something that you want us to do, make sure to like that comment because we usually go with the most popular comments.
Like the comment. What else should they do on the video, Sam?
Make sure you like the video. And if you like this video, send it to a friend because that helps us push it out to more people and more people get to join our community.
All right, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.
Thanks for watching.